Welcome everyone, it's Fury here again. Take a look at this website for more tutorials as always, and this video will be unrelated to any other video. So it's not that I'm modeling stuff in Maya for my RPG tutorial game. No, I'm gonna be modeling in free software only. But this is unrelated to that. I'm just showing as I say, I'm not a modeler or anything like this, so I don't know much about it. Though I know the workflow to get it working in the Cryengine, so I'm gonna just share with you the workflow that I know that works with the Cryengine. So I have this model already scaled. If you wanna take a look at here, how this grid looks like. So his feet usually would be as big as this grid over here. So that's how you would make it work. And yeah, this is our character. He should be pointing this direction. I don't know if you can see it. See, so minus, I guess, y-axis. First of all, make sure that you have these settings set up to 30 FPS and y-axis. In Maya, obviously Maya 2017. So I don't know what about the older. So for this character, first of all, we would like to add the shit. Mm, add a material fong. Simply. Let's call it tutorial character shader. And now we're gonna actually create a skeleton for it from scratch. So let's just do it. What the fuck was that? Skeleton, where the fuck are you? Skeleton, create joints. Let's do maybe front view. Although it's front view, it's not probably gonna be, yeah. Front view, it's shit. What have I done? Top view, would it be? No. Back view, yeah. So we have this character in here, and we're gonna create a simple skeleton. Shit. These Maya fucking shortcuts are just, I hate them. I'm not a modeler and I'm not really into this. I don't really like it. So I'm gonna be creating some simple skeleton. So shit, what the fuck? Come on. I don't remember how this should look like. So let's do hips maybe. Let's put it down a little bit. Okay. Another skull, bone here, something. Then I guess here. Then I guess here and there. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're just gonna name those left leg, left knee. I don't know, left. Let's do feet and left toe. I'm not gonna be going into, doing the fucking every single finger or toe, so I'm not gonna be bothered by this. So it's fine. So now from hips create this one here, there, here, and here. And we're gonna name them the same way: our leg, our knee, our feet, or foot actually, no, well, it doesn't matter, our toe, hips. We're gonna do spine from the hips. Let's do spine 1, spine 2, spine 3, spine 4, neck. I'll just do one neck, no, not more, and the head. Spine 3, spine 4, neck and head. And then from the spine 4 we're gonna do shoulder, elbow, and here. Not too many of those, so shoulder, left elbow, and left hand. Let's do left wrist. Oh shit. Okay. Here. No, they are not symmetrical, you know, perfect, but fuck that. This is just to show you workflow, to get it working in the Cryengine, so don't be crazy about it. Right shoulder, right elbow, and right hand. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it. Now we're gonna go to perspective view. See where the skeleton is. Okay, it's here. And at top, I guess right camera. Shit! Come on. Bottom view. Yeah, no. Maybe left view. Okay, left is alright. I'm gonna start from the root bone, which is hips for us here. Okay, so hips is okay, I guess. Let's unscroll that. Left leg, it's okay. Elbow, it's okay. And then feet. I would move the feet a little bit backwards. Left feet and right feet probably too. Like here. Then toe, left, right and left toe. Move them here a little bit, maybe okay. And then here with the shoulders and head and stuff. So spines are okay. Spine 4 backward here. Okay, neck and head is alright. As I say, don't kill me if I do something wrong with modeling itself, with the rigging this character. But this is not video about rigging. I don't know how to rig it like professionally, so don't be crazy about it. Because as I say, I'm just showing you workflow to get it to work in the Cryengine, but to do it right, modeling wise, rigging wise, then you would have to figure out yourself, because I'm not the one to go to if it comes to the modeling stuff. So yes, for the shoulders, it's okay, I guess. The elbows we can move a little bit this way. Okay, let's leave it like this. It's fine. Not perfect, but fine. Let's see. Okay, that's enough. So now we would like to, I also don't remember completely, but I think it was this and that, and holding control key, you highlight this, or I'm gonna save it first, and highlight called holding control key, you highlight this and then highlight that, and bind skin, joint hierarchy, I guess it was that was it. So let's try to bind the skin. Okay, so it's okay. So it's binded the skeleton to this character. So let's do let's do -10 over here, and we're gonna highlight all of these and press S on the keyboard, only S. So you create a keyframe on -10 for the basic pose for the character. So it's like completely basic T pose, it's called. So we're gonna need, we actually must have this T pose in here for the character. So, and now to get it working in Cryengine, you're gonna have to create a dummy, which is simple polygon like this. Put it exactly in the middle of the stage, bind it to to grid. Dummy, let's call it dummy. Let's assign favorite material font to it, and let's do dummy shader. No, it doesn't matter, you don't have to call this anyway. Yeah, so we have dummy. The thing is now that okay, let's move it a little bit here. This one there. Shit. Oh, come on. Oh, nice. So Maya actually doesn't like to work properly with this. Okay, cool. Ooh, I can't put it over there. Nice. That's awesome. Doesn't matter. Fucking shit. I'll try it once again. Awesome. I can't move it down there. Watch. I love to have one, all of them next to each other, but it doesn't seem like I can do it here in Maya. Can't move it. What a bullshit. Okay, fuck that. So we have to bind this skeleton to our dummy the same way like we did before. So basically now you highlight dummy, you go to Crytek tools, create Cryexport node, and do CHR character. Okay, now you have this Cryexport node, and this is gonna be holding the character information. Skeleton information, CHR. So okay. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I actually fucked up a little bit, so I'm gonna go back in here. Yep, I forgot about one more thing. Okay, I guess so. It's alright. What I forgot about is that I also need one more joint. Joint skin. Sorry, skeletons. Create joint. Let's snap to grid. Put it in the very middle of the stage. 0, 0, so it's completely zeroed out. It's you know, I'm gonna call it beep 01. This is gonna be the root joint of everything. So hips and everything goes inside of it. So beep 01 is a root joint for everything. Okay. Now we can grab this and attach the dummy to it. So skin, bind skin once again. And now dummy tools, create export node, CHR, and do tutorial character skeleton. Create. Okay, let's see what we got. Has non-zero rotation. Blah blah blah. We're gonna resolve this. Zero should not have. Okay. Let's get back in here. Okay, like this, and a little bit more. Once again, beep 01. Yes, I have to remind myself or remember those things because I did it a long time ago. Okay, beep. Come on. Okay, let's save it now. And so I guess beep 01 has to have. It's a zero joint, so we gotta grab hips and dummy and bind skin. Selected joints, bind skin, I guess that was it. Yeah. And dummy tools, create a Crytek export node, CHR. Let's try again. Tutorial character skeleton. And now valid. This is gonna be a big problem, but we'll see. So now I'll grab that guy and or here, create a group from selection, mat. So we avoid the naming issue. Here, close, and also here now export, add extra attributes. And we're gonna go here to dummy shutter, and down here, extra attributes, proxy no draw. So it's not gonna be shown, but it's still gonna collide with the terrain. So okay, with this beep 01 has non-zero rotation. This can be quite an issue, but we'll see. Usually in old Maya, the problem about it was that it was supposed to have Z axis. So now yes, it disappeared. But the problem is now that our character will be probably just laying on the ground, so we would have to rotate it back to the to having standing straight up. But I'm gonna leave it for now to see how it's gonna look in the Cryengine, if it's gonna lay or not. Now I'm just gonna make sure. So I validate now and it's fine. So you could do on the beginning, before you started creating a skeleton, just switch to Z axis and you can avoid all these problems. Okay, validation works, then export. I'm gonna just export all. Okay, fine. It exported without any issues. Let's grab no, these ones are old CHR file. I'm gonna copy this, and I have some almost empty project here. It was first person shooter project. There's nothing in there. I'm gonna remove that, and characters, and let's do tutorial character. Okay, and paste it here. We're gonna open up the editor to see, if this actually if it's actually visible at all, if we can see the skeleton in the editor, if it does not crash and stuff like this. We still did. Yeah, I forgot to export the material for it, but it's okay. So let's do here skeletons, characters, tutorial character. There is our skeleton, but we would have to show these joints. Yes. Yeah, I forgot. We need to change our params file. Shit, was it? Do we need one? Oh yes, we have this skeleton here. Oh, I actually the Crytek Skeleton does not is not showing up anyway. Wondering why. But it should be showing up. Let me see it. Basically, yes, this is Crytek's skeleton, so there should not be any problems with this. Whoops. So yeah, it is not showing up in here, but it's not. That is something wrong with our skeleton, because as I see, it used to do it like this, but it doesn't seem to show whatever we want it to anymore. So skeletons in Cryengine does not want to show anymore, which is alright, not a big deal. Oh yeah, actually what we can do, yes, let's do it. Let's do character tool, go to characters, a new character, let's put him exactly like characters, tutorial character, and let's do again tutorial character. This way we're gonna create CDF file and a skeleton for our guy will be here, our skeleton. Oh yeah, okay, so now we can see it. I'm gonna just save it up. I'm gonna save the fuck up. Okay, skeleton, okay, let's save it up. So as you can see, our skeleton is unfortunately laying on the ground, so but it's at least you know, at least it is in Cryengine, so it lays on the ground like just like that. Therefore we would have to go and let me think. If I try to do, no, I can't because it's binded to the skeleton in here. So let's maybe skin, unbind skin. Yes, so I should be able now to. Whoops. Okay, so fuck that. Let's. I just. I'm just doing Control and Z to see what happens. So yeah, I actually okay. Don't forget about what I did last time, the unbinding skin, because I just pressed undo. Yeah, I did undo a few times, Control Z, and I'm back to this point where it's binded to the skeleton. So nothing changed. I was just thinking I could do it a different way, but no. So I guess what I could do, I'm gonna grab beep 01 and just move it that way. So it should be 90 degrees in here. Whoop. Alright, the problem now would be that the problem would be, okay, I'm just gonna make sure that this is that axis, okay. The problem would be that it would call on me now and say, hey, Beeple1 has non-zero rotation. And this is why, the reason is because it really doesn't have zero rotation. So we're gonna create another joint in the middle here. in the middle, I said. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Let's call it beep1. Oh, beep01 again. I'm gonna grab all this stuff away from that and remove that old one, which has 90 degrees, and put the hips and all skeleton in the new joint. Validate, and now it's no problem. And our skeleton will be straight up in the Cryengine. So let's export all once again. Let's go here, copy that stuff. First person shooter, objects, characters, tutorial character. Overwrite these files, of course, as always. I have to remove the sandbox because it's not closing properly. Didn't think that this video would be that long, but yes, it's gonna be long. I'm probably not going to show you how to animate stuff, but I'm gonna do something about it to show you how to export animations. Alright, so here in our characters, tutorial character, and bang. Okay, bingo. We have our character over here, and it's right like we created it: head, neck, spine, and all we wanted. So yeah, our skeleton works just properly, not a problem at all. Okay, I'm gonna do it now and remove the sandbox from here. Okay, so the next step would... Oh shit, where the fuck are you, man? Come on. Don't scare me. Don't scare me. Alrighty. So let's do something like... What would be the next step? This is gonna be skin attachment for our skeleton or whatever. So it's already binded to our skeleton. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to highlight it, of course. Create material out of it. Shit. Okay, so maybe not. Let's do. Shit. I said I'm ill. And yeah. And okay, so once again, just keep it highlighted. Tools, create Crytek export node, and do skin. Character skin. Create. Okay, normally we would cut off his head, cut off his arms probably, and cut off his legs, and then we would have these attachments separately. So we would have torso, we would have right and left hand, head, and legs. So we would have separately these skins. So there would be tutorial character head skin, tutorial character hand skin or arm skin, tutorial character leg skin, and torso skin. But for the simplicity reasons, I'm just gonna do it this way. So now highlight this and material, create group from selection. Always add mat here, so otherwise there will be naming issue. Okay. Now we're gonna go here, character shader, attributes, extra attributes, and default this time. Let's just save the file, save the fuck up, and validate. No problems at all. So yeah, what the fuck is this joint doing here? So no issues when I validate now. No issues at all, which is cool. Now we can actually export our. Let's do export all maybe. So both of these and generate material files. Now we will see what we've got. Now we've got materials for the skeleton and skin. We got skeleton and skin itself. So I'm gonna copy that. Go to first person shooter, project, objects, characters, tutorial character, and bang. Yep, first person shooter. Let's open up the editor and see how our character would look like. That's pretty much how we set up the whole character to be prepared for the Cryengine. In Maya, of course, the Blender would be much different, more pain in the ass. So, characters, tutorial characters, CDF file, alrighty. Um, Now we have skeletal material, so we can. Oh shit. Okay. It doesn't see our materials, which is bad, but it's a Cryengine issue that it does not see these materials because mm, they don't have this cry asset file. So you see this material, but it doesn't have material that cry asset, um, which is pretty shit. So I'm gonna add it to the file later, but for now, let's do more attachments. Let's do joint, not joint attachment. Let's do name, uh, tutorial character skin. Let's say it's gonna be skin attachment, geometry, objects, characters, tutorial, and skin. Our skin file. Bang. That's what we've got. Yes, I faced this issue before, that this attachment is actually rotating towards the camera, and I fucking have no idea why is that so? Why is he always rotating towards the camera? So if you have idea why, then let me know, because this is pretty fucked up. Okay, it was supposed to be probably like this, because I can see the character is moving, but the skeleton is still there. Okay, I'll just look into. Let's do maybe material too. Objects, characters, tutorial. Oh yeah, we have the material now. Skeleton material and skin. We need skin material for this. So it's assigned now. It's interesting why this motherfucker is showing. Okay, this was my old attachment. I'll just remove that. You see, this one is standing straight, looking towards the, its front position, but here this guy is fucking moving around. If you have idea why this happens, then let me know. I figured it out some time ago. I remember I fixed it somehow, but now I don't really remember what was that. So I'm gonna copy that and paste it over here, and just change it to skeleton material. Save. Maybe I'll see here. Maybe it's somehow different in here. Anything different? Skin attachment. Blah blah blah. Doesn't seem like it. So skeleton proxy. First person tutorial. Skin attachment. Yeah, I don't remember how I fixed it some time ago, but it's probably not gonna happen to you. I might have done something wrong. This issue were not appearing in the previous Cryengine versions, so well, at least we have our character, be here in the Cryengine. So we've got that. We gotta go to Maya back in here and see what we've got. If it comes to animating this guy, well, the animations would be like okay. Well, if it comes to animations, the beep 01 is the root joint where the blend spaces are taking its values, its position. So if I do the, let me do once again S. Okay. If I do, if I move it like, let's say we have, I press S again. Let's say we wanna have walk animation start from 0 to, let's say, 10 or something like this. Then you would say, apart from his, actual movement, how the movement should look like, you would say, okay, I'm gonna grab Beeple 1 and do like 0 and 10 or something. Put it there on the 10th. And then he's gonna go like from here to there. Okay. Again, I'm just gonna remind you, to create keyframes, you just press S on the keyboard, and whatever you have highlighted is gonna, as you can see, if you highlight this, it's gonna create a keyframe for this certain bone. If you highlight those bones and press S, then it's gonna also create keyframe for those bones. So make sure you highlight the one you want. Okay, so as I said, you would say you could do that, but oh yeah, you actually can do that. I wasn't thinking that you can actually do that, but yeah. Let's say this is our walking animation. I'm not gonna be doing his movements, his leg movements, because that's just waste of time. At least for me and you guys, you already know how to do animations. You can play around with his legs and like you can do all this stuff. And I'm sure there's a lot of better animators than me. So okay, let's say this is our shitty but still the front walking animation. So let's save it. I'll check everything is fine. Now you're gonna go to Export, Animation Manager, New, Walk Forward, and start frame, of course, 0, and end frame was 10. Alright. Oh shit, that's not really comfortable. And then the joints that the joints that you want to take part in this process of animating, then you would have to highlight all those joints that you want and then press select. The syntax for this is bone, like this, BIP01, and then to separate bones from each other, just go this, and hips or something, and so on and so on. So for example, if you want to create animation that only works for the hands, so for example you want to have separately animated hands and legs, so you can how do I say, blend these animations, mix these animations together in Cryengine later. So you don't have to create animation for walking and holding weapon at the same time, or like having walk forward with weapon, walk forward without weapon. You don't have to do this. You just do walk forward, and you apply this animation only to his leg bones, which is those here, and then the upper body is not doing anything, and then you add animation for the upper body if it has a weapon or he doesn't have a weapon. I hope you understood what I'm trying to explain. So for example, now I wanna just do root bone. So I'm gonna do here, go new, walk forward, 0 to 10, root, BIP01, and path. Well, the original path where we usually do it. So add. See if it actually works now. Valid. Good. Export animations. Now we're gonna go to tutorial. We got these CAF files. Assets. Let's go to animations and let's put our new folder like tutorial animes. And also here in the skeleton list would be good if you created another line here that we call, holy shit, do you remember the name of our actual skeleton for this? Shit. Tutorial character skeleton.chr, because that might cause trouble later. So tutorial character skeleton, and then tutorial character, and that's it. It might cause some problems if you don't do this. It usually doesn't cause any problems, but sometimes it can. So okay, let's see if our animations are actually working or not. I'm not sure if it should be iCAF file or just CAF file. If it's one of them was compressed animations that Cryengine can read, and the other one is uncompressed animation, something like that. So you're gonna go here, tutorial, blah blah blah. As always, this motherfucker, I don't know why you are fucking looking at me all the time. We have to manage to fix this problem. Didn't know. Probably it's nothing to do with this. Animations. Ooh. Skeleton list. Should we have? Holy shit. So this one has animations in there. Oh yeah, it's probably because I do not have CHR params file and an animation database. So okay, let's close it up and go in here. Okay, let's do close the sandbox once again. Fucking sandbox. Characters, sample character. I'm gonna just copy this, steal it from the Crytek. Let's do it. Come on. Characters, I'm gonna paste it here, and then let's just do tutorial character skeleton CHR params. Tutorial animes. I guess that's how it was called, right? Tutorial animes. Yep. Let's run the editor once again. See if we can actually do that. As I said, I do a lot of coding recently, and I really don't remember. I haven't been in editor for ages. Okay, so now animations showed up. Skeleton alias. Okay. Compression. Something is wrong with the animations. Ooh. Whoops. I've never faced this problem before. Walk forward, I cough. Okay, resource compile failed, which is alright. Don't know why. Tutorial skeleton not loaded. Failed to load the skeleton. Whoa. Okay, let's see. Let's try to go to the Cryengine 5.4 and then to the tools resource compiler, and let's grab our animations, drop it to the resource compiler, and it must have showed some error, but I can't say it. Let's see. What could be the potential problem with this? Resource compiler. Ooh, you don't like me. Okay. Let's try. I might have idea what happened. And that could be that the beep01 should not have that beep01 should not be moved at any point. So let's move hips. Whoops, so it's not gonna read the movement. But I'm gonna just do it simply, so I'm gonna grab all of these guys here, all these bones, and create a keyframe exactly in the same place. Let's just assume that this is our animation for walking. So I'm just trying to make sure that the actual let's try once again. Can I grab the ICAF file? I guess it was supposed. Oops. So yeah, this is weird now. Let's see. Failed to convert it. Well, yes, I am aware that it failed to convert it. Just I don't know why. So we're gonna try to figure this out. Hopefully in this video. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But usually I did not have these problems. Jesus fucking Christ. Why the fuck? Oh, come on. If I don't figure it out, then I'm gonna upload this video anyway, and if you know what I did wrong, then let me know. And also, you know, comment it on YouTube or somewhere so the others can learn what to, but from my mistakes pretty much. Okay. So, alright, there is a problem with this. What if I just okay, I should probably grab this animations once again and recopy them into engine. Now, where are you? Animations, tutorial anims. Yep, okay. Oh, new errors. Failed to convert. Alias. Failed to load skeleton. But the skeleton itself looked fine. Failed to load geometry. Skeleton. Woo, that's weird. I've never faced this problem before. Seriously, what the fuck is going on? So it probably has something to do with this. You know, this weird. Of course, calf animations won't work because these are not files that were supposed to work. But let's look into 5.4 resource compiler. me see. Mm. Still doesn't show any sign of. I guess, as I remember, that should be exported as I, or no, as CAF file, not iCAF file. I understand you can't load animations. Just tell me fucking why. Okay, I cut this video and I actually did fix it somehow. So I actually, this animation problem I fixed the way that I actually, you just normally did a couple of times export of it and it actually worked. Which is quite weird. But I'm gonna grab the Beeple one to check if I actually can do something about it. Okay, that would be potentially walking forward. So I'm gonna do here, explode on animations. Go out to our tutorial character, grab those two guys, and go back into animations as always, obviously. And tutorial animations, overwrite these files. Make sure that the sandbox was closed. And open up here. Still don't know what the issue was, but I tried a couple of times and actually I will show you what I did and it actually made it work. So tutorial character, yeah, it works now. Still not moving, but at least there is no error with this animation, so it's not bad. What I did actually was I grabbed the skeleton list and there was very long name, so I shortened it for, I just made tutorial skeleton and I manually, put the right path to this. So that's what fixed it for now. The problem is that still this guy is rotating towards the camera. I did not figure this out just yet. But I will try to fix it eventually. I want to try one more thing. I want to go to Cryengine 5. I want to go to Cryengine 5.4 tools and resize compile because it did not want to actually create CAF file out of it, and it still doesn't wanna. It doesn't seem to want to create CAF file out of it, and I don't know why. So I can say that issue is part fixed. It's not completely fixed, but part of the issue is fixed indeed. Cool. What if I run the resource compiler? It's probably So yeah, it still doesn't want to compile this animation into CAF file for whatever reason, but it's already at least tutorial character missing DBA file. This is interesting. Now let's see what is inside our project. Does this character have does it have this file that it is looking for? No. What if I go here, animations, grab this here. Missing DBA table file. DBA table. It is missing maybe, but it's also missing in here. Is it? DBA table. Can you open it up like this? Okay, what if I just grab my animations and I'm gonna copy this and paste in here? Can I now create a file out of it? No, I can't. I still can't do it. So is looking for asset animations DBA table. Can't load skeleton list. Assets animations. There's something wrong with the paths, I guess. What if I just grab the original Crytek animations and see if I can do anything with this? Yes, he's still doing error stuff, so this is nothing wrong with my animations, I guess, because Crytek's animation. Okay, so don't be worried about it. This was just to check those things. So the only thing I would be worried about is actually this issue with the our character rotating towards the camera. That can be issue of some sort, and I'm not sure how to fix that. The only thing I can think of is that there is something wrong with my skin file. Although skin file exported properly. So I might have done something wrong in Maya, because they have the same skin attachment, the same type. And if I grab a skin attachment, like let's try to attach Crytek skin attachment. Let's mount his body. So it's still moving towards the camera. So now I think that something would be wrong with the skeleton itself. I'm not sure. I don't know how to fix that. Just simply don't remember. So if you have any idea, let me know, and see you in the next video.